we still have a little more to discuss about the point of view that people often framed. Yesterday, I noticed some friends who came forward saying they were pessimists based on the question I asked. Actually, as a governing manager, when you evaluate yourself, you should object that a correct answer cannot be derived using a closed question or framed question, like the one I asked, which asks you to choose one from A or B. Such closed questions are only suitable for amateur puzzle games or to order on emergency situations. For a manager overseeing an entire organization, the possible answers are not just A or B. They must also consider additional possibilities, alternative perspectives. Let me give you an example related to alternative perspectives. This example changes the perspective of a lesson often used by management gurus, so there might be those who disagree or have differing opinions. As this is just my personal view, please allow me to request in advance that you may accept it if you agree, or reject it if you don't. A teacher entered a classroom when all the students were present, made some black marks on the whiteboard, and asked the students what they saw. When the students reply, "We see black marks," the teacher gave a lesson, saying, "Human nature tends to criticize and condemn small flaws, like black ink spots, even though there are many good things, like the white area of the whiteboard. Do you agree with this notion?"
Baby, I know all your secrets.
In essence, the students who pointed out the few black marks on the large whiteboard were subtly portrayed as pessimists. From his perspective, it might seem correct. So, let's try to reframe it with an alternative perspective and ask some questions. As the first questions, 1. Why did the teacher choose the time when all students were focused on him to draw ink marks on the whiteboard? 2. If the white color of the whiteboard referred to a good disposition and the black ink mark referred to a bad flaw, then if the teacher made a white chalk mark on a blackboard, how would the student's disposition be redefined? 3. Isn't being able to say "I see the ink mark" a sign of good observation, meaning the ability to notice something unusual, whether the whiteboard is white or black? These questions are perspectives viewed with alternative thinking. If you are a governing manager, instead of answering just one of two A or B questions, I want to remind you with this lesson video that there are more answers. You need to think in many possible ways. Thank you.